the thing where a person is going through something that's really, really bad, and they've come out of it alive. They've come out of it a whole different person. They've come out of it. They have a second chance at life.
Right, right. Okay, so do you wonder when you're listening to these stories that these people are telling, do you ever wonder, like, what you would do if you were in that situation? Do you kind of picture yourself being in a similar situation and thinking how you would react if you would do the same thing?
Definitely.
Okay.
I find myself kind of, some of them are like, why didn't they do this? Why didn't they do that?
Yeah. And do you feel like that is in part a motivation for watching the shows, to kind of see, like, these people's stories and to think about maybe what you would be doing?
I learn from them, to be honest. I've learned from a lot of these shows.
Yeah.
What you should do and what you shouldn't do in certain situations.
Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so moving on, can you describe your own idea of what a very masculine man would be like his physical features?
6'4" and above, maybe 220 pounds, brown skinned, toned,
so muscular.
Muscular arms.
Is 220 on a 6'4" guy very muscular though? That's kind of lean, isn't it?
230 to 250 maybe.
So
you don't 250.
I don't. So you want him to be muscular? You want him to have some good muscles?
They can be thin and have muscles.
Okay.
My husband is 6'8".
Okay. Oh my
and he's
goodness.
like 300 pounds.
Okay.
But he's I wouldn't say he was muscular. He's a big guy.
Okay.
He carries his weight very well.
Okay.
But I like the tallness. I like men that are muscular, even though he's not as muscular as he used to be. A dark, complected, man. Yeah.
Okay. And so, can you describe your own idea of what a very feminine woman would be like?
I would say very dainty.
By dainty,
you want weight, height, or just?
Well, it doesn't have to be like weight, height, but by dainty, do you mean like a thinner, more slender person?
No, I wouldn't say that. Maybe I should have said
dainty then.
I shouldn't have said dainty. Maybe I should have said just a woman who carries herself with confidence, and who kind of exudes a little sexuality.
Okay, so what does that mean? Like she swishes her hips when she walks, or what?
I mean, but a naturalness, not something that she has practiced.
Yeah, not like your neighbor.
Not like my neighbor.
Okay.
Already, Bob. You are a mess.
Okay, so in now thinking about these types and where you got them from, where do you think you came up with these ideas?
Television.
So you think that it's a direct result of what you've been exposed to in media?
I'm pretty positive, yeah.
Okay, so like if you think about Disney movies and Disney princesses like Cinderella and Snow White and whoever else, there's several of them throughout. You're familiar with those, right?
Of course.
So do you feel like those images align themselves with what your image of being feminine is?
No.
No, you don't think so?
I don't know. No, I like Snow White only because she has all these men around her, even though they're dwarfs, but they're men. She has like a posse of men.
Okay.
Around her, I like that.
So
I just wouldn't equate that.
Okay, so if you think you got them from media, then where do you think they come from in media? If they don't come from
their media, usually people who write these scripts and all this stuff, they're talking about people that they know. A lot of times they may have changed some of the things about a certain person, but and some of it they make up, but usually when someone writes something, they're right about what they know, what they've seen.
Well, what about the leading ladies that you see? Whatever, it could be in a movie, it could be in a show, it can be reality television, but these people that are chosen for the lead roles, not the supporting roles, that are out there, really carrying the show or the movie. Do you think that they fit that image of being feminine?
I think a lot of them do, and that's what the media wants to portray. But yeah, they are. A lot of them are. The heroines, a lot of the leading ladies are feminine, sexy, you know.
Do you think that they share similar qualities as far as physical
Yes, they do.
traits?
Of course.
Okay.
In the media. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, they are not.
No. Okay. Well, what do you
I
find
mean, as
they
far
are?
as movies are leading ladies, I mean, in our world, and to be truthful, they're usually Caucasian women, maybe about 5'7", weigh 100 pounds, blonde hair, you know, fair skin, usually sexy. You know, that's what
Yeah.
you know American
So
media portrays as being sexy.
and but that's not your idea of being feminine, though, right?
I mean, it could be. It could be, yeah. I mean, they are feminine in a lot of ways. I
Yeah.
mean,
Okay.
but the average woman too is feminine to me. I mean, you know, my mother is feminine, you know, my sister's
Right. Right.
you know.
But you were saying that you don't think it's necessarily weight. It's just more about the way that you carry yourself.
It really
so,
is. But see, they don't portray that in the media. There's so many beautiful women out there that they look so different than what the leading ladies on TV look, and they're beautiful and feminine and just awesome.
So where do you think you got that idea from? Then?
I think from family,
From family.
from just living life, you know,
Yeah.
Friends, yeah.
So do you think that since, as you mentioned, that the majority of the women that we see in media are Caucasian, or they have Caucasian-like features and
Right.
qualities, do you think it's been harder for you as an African American woman to kind of look at media, be exposed to this, and find your own identity in what is feminine?
I have to tell you, absolutely. I've had to fight in this world to be me and to love who I am,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not portrayed anywhere as being beautiful
Yeah.
to the majority of people, especially if you're looking at TV, which we all look at TV.
Right.
It's been hard. It's been hard, even growing up as a child.
Yeah.
You know, being African American on the darker side, it's been really, really hard. And so my parents instilled in me how beautiful I was. They would always tell me, "You're beautiful," you know, inside and out, not just your beauty, but and my family, my extended family, like my uncles, my aunts. I mean, they all really, really instilled in me how beautiful I was. Because if they didn't, I don't think I would.
Yeah.
I would have liked myself.
That's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome that you
Oh, yeah.
had to look to your family, but it's
Oh
awesome
yeah,
that
you
you
have
had
to
that.
look to your family.
That
That's
support.
that's real. That's real. That TV.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes don't get me wrong. I look at TV and I'm just like, I'm tired. I turn it
Yeah.
off because you see the same images. You know,
Yeah.
the same images, and even looking at movies, foreign movies.
Mm.
You know, you have India, and they make movies in India, and all of those actors, you know, they are olive skin. I mean, the majority of people there are olive skin,
Mm.
but they choose the lighter skin ones with the fairness, the fairer skin
Yeah.
to make the movies.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just portrayed around the world like that.
So
And I
overall-
really think that it's a shame. I really.
If you relied on media overall, and when you think about the struggles that you've had, do you think that the media has helped your self-image or has hurt it?
I would say it has hurt it.
Okay.
You know, but I'm strong enough to know what the real world is,
Right.
and we can go on and on about how I feel about this.
Right.
I mean, it goes even deeper than media.
Yeah.
You know, it goes into the people, the community, individual people, and
Yeah.
how they feel about, you know, looks and all that stuff. So
Yeah.
we can, like I said, we can go on and on here.
Okay. Well,
So
I
hope
think
that-
for the purpose of this interview, that's all we need. But I
Thank
thank
you,
you
Mama.
so much.
You're
I
welcome.
really
That was
appreciate your
fun.
time. Thanks a lot.